Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Washington Huskies and the Cal Golden Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast will shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Golden Bears will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Boys.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams to throw. Caught over the middle. It's
Texas
Washington.
Ross it this year, brother.
Brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Troops. Troops.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Williams looking for a man. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great place to start for this offense. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship, and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And the Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. Jaron Chiave Songapolatelli. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cal. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Oh, yeah, inside the 20.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Let's be aggressive.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Throwing, Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
You got a roughing call after the fucking...
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
I don't have a call, bro.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Williams fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Drop.
From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back.
Good day.
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Safety's pretty low.
Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a 1st down and he gets you another 1st down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. They'll give it to the transfer. 1st carry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
The Golden Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fires into the end zone.
Good ball.
Touchdown, Cal!
Good ball, Mark.
In the heart of the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
We'll get another one.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
3rd and 2. No, gonna change
So
it
what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Williams. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
third down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on third.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Washington stops the clock and uses it.
How you call time before I even snap ball?
Timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
They will play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Snap the ball, Jan.
Sangopolitelli. Here comes the heat. Trying to get away. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He might want another play.
I just want to block him. At the ball, John.
Sangopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Off and running. He is in. Touchdown, Golden Bear.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Game frozen. What's going on, bro?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Wildcat.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period.
I don't know what's about to happen, but
Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Miller. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Williams to throw. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a good game.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Hope it's not a run.
Williams looking for a man. Fakes to grab. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Game frozen.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. It's Williams again. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense putting points on the board.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And the extra point was good. Bringing it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Williams throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Moss.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
They go to the draw. Powers through the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Williams on the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Miller.
I'll play
They mark
run.
him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Williams.
Of course.
Got his man on the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got a little grass.
They'll probably score.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
Crosser.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Oh, yeah.
Throw into the end zone, it's picked off.
Oh, yeah.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. Ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Give to the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Makes the catch at the 45. And there he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
Celebrating down 21.
Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Look at ball I have, maybe. And I get ball at half.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Actually, you know, we can run it. Do something like this.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Sangapolitelli, play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure,
like
finally getting a big hit on him.
now,
That'll pay some dividends down the road.
It's not even. Just sending random blitzes.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. The offense changing the play.
They're crazy.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down.
They're crazy.
Leaping grab for a big gain.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
It's legal, brother. It's legal. It's legal. It wasn't a catch. It's legal, brother.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a little room there. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Here's Williams to throw. Tosses it incomplete.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your 4th pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. Williams will pass. Here's the pressure. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throwing, Williams. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll give it to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
But why do you keep pressing, though? Like,
JKS takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Williams makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's Northern Illinois, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jaron Kiave Songopovatelli. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments.
That's actually a really good play call right there. I should call it, but
From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapovatele can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams. Caught by Williams on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Tight end now in motion. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. 4th down, Williams. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Of course.
Williams to the air again. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Caught on the block.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15.
That's something different.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Sangapolatelli just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Throwing Sangapolatelli. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking left.
Great ball.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the 2nd half looking a lot like the 1st half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Huskies want to crank the tempo.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Complete to Williams over the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Williams. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Took it all the way back to the house.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Punch it out of the air.
That's actually
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
That's
as they
actually
get
terrible.
set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the direct snap, it's Miller.
I thought you were one of them. I thought you were one of them. I thought you were one of them. I thought you were one of them, bro.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
Throwing the ball.
Williams looking for a man.
Oh, yeah.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Outside.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Just a little bit rough.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down.
At this point.
Williams. That's reeled in. It's Miller. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Stay trips.
Williams will pass. Fires to the right.
Oh my God,
Hauls it
threw
in.
another fucking
Breaks into
Stevie.
the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football on air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Washington coming to the line with another first down.
He keeps all like what? Like, is that even allowed, bro? What the fuck?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in with one hand. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Washington right back to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Cal. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh boy, in shackles right now. He in shackles right
and
now.
Washington is ready to go back on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I
That
mean,
boy
you're
in
getting
shackles
drunk.
right
There's
now.
no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Caught by Williams on the left. Good,
That's
solid
right, 4
pickup
million
on
yards
that
right
one.
there.
They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Williams. Pocket breaking down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field.
I'm stuck.
Williams looking for a man. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Bro, spamming drags.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Please throw that. Oh, my God.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Tripped up for the tackle.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. It's Williams again. Moves around to clear up the vision. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't a plain rollout.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Williams looking to the end zone. He's got the tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game. And down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
All right, bro.
Washington
you know how I
stops the
feel
clock
about
and
people
uses
who do
its
this
first
shit,
timeout.
man. Just let
And
me
now
know the clock
what will
out,
they
brother.
come up
Just
with
the
on
game
this
is over.
second down
You're
play?
down 50.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? JKS finds a soft spot in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Hey, man, y'all see
Timeout
here,
called
man.
by the Huskies. That's their second.
I need a first down.
And they'll still have
in
one
this game,
timeout
if
left
he's
at
calling
their
timeout,
disposal.
so.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Trolling me.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Trolling me for
He's
what,
got
bro?
it down the middle.
Get off the field.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.
Fuck off the field.